Davia James, I know you go by many different names.
Yes.
So tell us a little about yourself.
Well, Davia Courtney James is my full name. People who know Juju, by the way, Juju is our girl. From track and field days, people who know me as Davia. Then I transitioned to my middle name, which was Courtney, and now my singing name is Noretti. So I have done quite a bit in my short life right here on earth. Yes.
Why Noretti, can I ask?
Noretti is actually the Yoruban name for hope.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And I consider myself a little beacon of hope, so that's why I chose Noretti.
So we know that a lot of people like you have come out today to give their time
Yes.
and their talents, of course, to the National Community Foundation. Tell us why it was important for you to volunteer to be here today.
Well, first of all, I do understand and I know the importance of the NCF. That's one. Number two, Vanya is one of the people that I admire. We went to school together, and whatever she asked me to do,
Vanya for president then.
I fall in line. But understanding, what the contributions that they do, the development, the changes that they make in many people's life is very important to me as well. So it's definitely a pleasure being part of that.
Excellent. So we hear a lot about a lot of the people joining us on the live lounge talking about their work in funny enough, almost everybody who's come here has been in the creative arts. So the creative arts seems to be trending today. But we understand that creative arts is in fact an outlet for many people, and one of the discussions that we continue to have seated here today is that of the work of the NCF towards youth at risk.
Yes.
And understanding that we each have a responsibility in with our voice, your voice, your choice is their theme for today.
Yes.
Why do you think it's important for young people to get into platforms like the creative arts, for example, like yours, and why do you think it's important for us to learn these talents to stay out of trouble, perhaps?
Well, one thing about creative arts, as the name says, is creative. And that's something that comes from within. It's a passion. And once you do something that you're passionate about, there's no way that you could take any wrong or negative path. Right? And with doing that, you get to influence other people. So for the young people, I'm saying whatever that you're passionate about, anything underneath the sun, anything creative, there's no right or wrong way in expressing yourself. Just get into it. Make sure that you have people who motivate you. If you cannot get internal motivation, because sometimes it's an issue to get family members, mothers or fathers to motivate you, you could get a teacher, a pastor, even a stranger, anybody that's able to push you. You take that step and you go for it.
Positive motivation. I was just testing Ezra a while ago. I was like, there's so much motivation out there. You really have to make sure you find the right one, the good one. But Davia, we do have to go back to the main stage.
No
and
problem.
before we go, if there's any last comments you'd like to make to our live viewing audience,
yes, for sure.
We're trying to get them to donate, of course, to at 453 Give, or of course by going through 4 Circles and donating cash there. So last words before we throw over to home.
I would like to urge everybody in St. Lucia and abroad to please donate to the NCF. It is definitely important, especially for our youth, for our families, for those who are at risk, for those who are underprivileged, and those who want to make a difference in their lives. Please donate. It is important, and thank you.
Davia, we look forward to seeing you back on stage with us for the National Community Foundation Telethon. And with that, we go to Hilma.
Thank you so much, Chelsea. It is the National Telethon, and guess what? We do have a prize giveaway for everybody who, in fact, I should say, you have a chance to win some amazing prizes if you donate $600 or more to the Telethon today. So if you are thinking of donating, if you're thinking of calling now, and you are going to give $500, just remember some amazing prizes. And we're talking about staycations, we're talking about amazing jewelry, some really nice prizes. So just something to think about. We are continuing with our performances. We've seen so many talented people hit that stage, but I am so pleased, so excited to introduce our next performer. He's going to be doing this one for us, show and a few more. Ladies and gentlemen, Ezra, the Fun Machine.
Thank you very much, Shuma. Let it go. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, St. Lucia, all those viewing on the outside, the Australians with the Fun Machine on the inside. And of course, it's all about NCF. Please pledge, guys. Please donate. 453, give, okay? All right. Any further? Yes? Turn me up, please, if you don't mind. All right. I'm a bit nervous, eh? All right, so don't laugh at me. All right, Mama, Samadula, show. You know that song, right? I me say show. Asamadu, hi, you can fet my show. Whoa. Say from la belle jolly, you can fet my show. Whoa. They're looking pretty. Would that be a white or black skin, melanin, jabbing? My head malfunctioning, you can fet my show. Whoa. They make my head hot, you can fet my show. Every time she bubble and she take it down low. Mocha be sweat, mocha be sweat and glow. That look my pipe, somebody call Wasco. I don't know what to do. You can bomb my blessing, make me chop my money. Go on big shopping spree. My hair close my hobby. What a piece hot body. We make egg a coupi. Shen fam, come and take a dance with me. Ek you can fet my show. Whoa. Say from la belle jolly, you can fet my show. Whoa. They're looking pretty. Could that be a white or black skin, melanin, jabbing? My head malfunctioning, you can fet my show. Whoa. They make my head hot. That is it. Let me tell you, I only have 5 minutes. So, Mr. DJ, if you don't mind, give me the next one, please, and thanks. Yes. Give me A. Yeah, run out. Y'all clapping already? I like y'all. We have a beautiful crowd. So, give me a beautiful song. Yes. No other one but you. I wanna be with you for the carnival, for the festival. Let we start the bacchanal. Cause beautiful is what you are in your costume, and beautiful is how you make me feel. That is it, and beautiful is what we have to call you. Yes, and when we step out on the road, we go get mad on the road, cause it too. Hello, Carnival. It's nice to see you again, coming fresh off the plane. Hello, Carnival. The bacchanal is the aim. We can't sit him anticipating. All year we waiting, and now we ready to mash up. You know this one. Put your hands in here right now. Now is the time to pull a stunt. Cause when we reach the waterfront, we doing what? Said Lucia, just jump as much as you want, wave as much as you want, girl. Wine as much as you want. All right, this is Carnival. Jump as all the people at home and all the people here right now. Put your hands in the air for NCF, please and thanks. I wanna see you. Hand up in the sky. Hand up in the sky. Say hand up in the sky. And now we chanting. Ay, 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 ay. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Julius Telethon machine. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Remember, guys, 453 give. Please donate. Please, souple.
On screen, and the reason I am not saying them is because I really need to acknowledge our partners, our collaborators, our sponsors before our next performer. Because one thing we want to do is run our telethon on time. You know, we want to make sure that our West Indian reputation does not precede us.
No, we're changing it. Remember, there's a standard of excellence.
Exactly. We have to ensure that Juju is proud of her people, just as she has made us proud. And we want to say thank you very much to the National Insurance Corporation, the Ministry of Finance, and by extension, the government of St. Lucia, especially the Government Information Service, who is our production team for today, streaming on NTN, and also beaming that signal to all of our local television and radio stations. If you were there and picking up, thank you so very much. Thank you to Flo, who has been with us. We actually have a Flo technician, Wendell, who's always with us every telethon, making sure the phones are working, our internet is up, everything is running great with our communications. Thank you very much, Flo. We have DBS, Echo, MCE Sounds, Showmark Designs, The Ice Factory, Praise FM, the St. Lucia Electricity Services Limited, Lucelec, who's not only a partner but also a sponsor and a donor. We want to thank Lucelec for that. Massey Store St. Lucia, same as well. Great corporate social responsibility from Corporate St. Lucia. Invest St. Lucia is a wonderful partner. $10,000 they have donated to the NCF Telethon. Invest St. Lucia is actually behind us right now, calling and making sure that you could give whatever you can. Financial Investment and Consultancy Services Limited, Fix, is also a partner with us, as well as True Value Building and Hardware Limited, Carrasco and Son, and Johnson Hardware.
Oui. Nous ni plusieurs organisations qui ça fait aujourd'hui possible. Nous allons continuer, force tickets. Nous allons aller à Souling pour faire donation là. P1 Marketing et puis les autres hôtels comme Bay Gardens Resorts, Sandals Regency Resort and Spa, and Chasney Resort, the Dera Resort, the Landings Resort, Harbour Club St. Lucia, East Winds Resort, Le Sport the Body Holiday Resort, and we also have other companies like Heineken St. Lucia, and we do have volunteers behind us assisting, so we're giving not just in terms of money, but in terms of time and our talents. We have Paint Plus, Calabash TV, Radio Caribbean International, Hot FM Communications Limited, HGS, Radio 100, Choice TV, Forest Springs, Blue Waters St. Lucia Limited, KG Minimart, Frank B. Armstrong, Bank of St. Lucia, and again you can donate via Bank of St. Lucia, and Artistic and Cultural Youth Development Canvas is also one of our sponsors today.
And we want to encourage you, you could send your donation to Bank of St. Lucia account number 1045-11121. That number again for Bank of St. Lucia is 1045-11121. We also have the First National account, Raisa, at 8405087. That number again, 8405087. It is okay if you do not have the money right now. This is just a pledge.
Oui. Et puis quand nous dit à l'année 2019, nous tenons $150,000, $150,000 was raised. This year we're trying to up that number because we know things have changed to 2019. There's been inflation, things are more expensive. It costs something to actually give back and to provide support, and we're aiming for $200,000, and you can give. What have you given today? And if you haven't, continue to share, tell a friend, call a friend, and let them know that the national telephone is on. Program Sala Masala.
And you know, since Ezra's electrifying performance, I feel like I need to be on stage with Homer. You know, I feel like that's where all the vibes are happening. So Homer, we're gonna throw it back to you.
And thank you to all of you who've supported so far, who've pledged so far. Your contribution really is going a very long way. The work of the National Community Foundation is so far-reaching, and we want to thank you for your support. We're continuing with our performances here, and I am pleased to introduce to the stage a talented individual performing one of his originals. To start, of a few of his songs, I would like you to help me welcome to the stage Manasseh Stanislas, doing one inspired by the beauty of St. Lucia. It's called At the Ocean.
Good afternoon, everyone. Viewers at home and in the audience, thank you for being here today. And we encourage everyone at home to donate, give funds, because this cause is for you. The money is collected here today will go back to you, motivating you, inspiring you. And as St. Lucia has inspired me to write this song, I'm going to do this piece, At the Ocean. at the bay, looking at the ocean. I'm watching the waves pull back in slow motion. The sunset was kissing the horizon. I turned the left to look into her eyes and smiled. I turned the left to look into her eyes and smiled. 'Cause she reflected the light from the sun. She put her hand on me, I put my hand on her. She came close to me as I got close to her. She put her face on my face and my pulse began to raise. Stars were shining down on me as she kissed me slowly. And that's the magic of love, when you're down at the bay and you're looking at the ocean. Looking at the ocean. Yes, I'm staring at the ocean. Yes, I'm looking at the ocean. The ocean. I was staring at the ocean. Yes, I'm looking at the ocean. Well, we got sand between our toes and we ain't got no woes. We're talking about life and moping all about this strife. We sat down and we were moping all about this strife. 'Cause we have made it so far in this life. Poured her a glass and it was filled with champagne. I was sipping away as if chasing my pain. I'm staring at life from this new window pane. Ooh, looking at the ocean. Yes, I'm staring at the ocean. Well, I'm looking at the ocean. Yes, I'm staring at the ocean, the ocean. I'm looking at the ocean. I'm looking at the ocean. All right, thank you so much. The next one is going to be for an enjoyment, for fun, positive energy. It's called Come Know Me, and you should come know the NCF. Look at the page, see the programs that they endorse, the places that they're investing in and they're going to be putting these monies into. So donate. It's right here on the screen. Pledge. Anybody in the room, if you feel to dance, you could do so as well. Hey, well, you, me, step on the dance floor. Show me what you would come for if we dance to the music. Hey, don't be shy, come know me. Whatever you got, come show me. I see that he left you lonely. I'm asking your name and you say that you know me. Look at that, that's crazy. Whatever you got, come show me. I see that he left you lonely. I'm asking your name and you say that you know me. Music loud up in the party. Came across a fine looking shorty. Took a stare at your well-shaped body. Said to myself, I'm crazy. I saw you because of your goddamn smile. So I say we gonna chat for a while. The way that you dressing, girl, you've got style. The way that you move, yeah, you caught my eye. Don't be shy, come know me. Whatever you got, come show me. I see that he left you lonely. I'm asking your name and you say that you know me. Look at that, that's crazy. Whatever you got, come show me. I see that he left you lonely. I'm asking your name and you say that you, hey, yeah, you tell me your money around. Where he then, where he gone, tell him I around. Tell me, baby, where you come from. Tell me that you seen me around. Well, you, me, step on it. Show me what you would come for if we dance to the music. We go catch a vibe if you feel it. Don't be shy, come know me. Whatever you got, come show me. I see that he left you lonely. I'm asking your name and you say that you know me. Look at that, that's crazy. Whatever you got, come show me. I see that he left you lonely. I'm asking your name and you say that you pull out your phone and take me number. Give me a call or text me later. I know that we both related. Make sure that we're not related. Don't be shy, come know me. Whatever you got, come show me. I see that he left you lonely. I'm asking your name but you say that you know me. Look at that, that's crazy. Whatever you got, come show me. I see that you left you lonely. I'm asking your name and you say that you know me. Well, I'm asking your name and you say that you know me. Hey, don't be shy, come know me. All right, thank you so much. Come know me. And don't forget, come know the national. Right, just give, donate. My next song is going to be a cover. Everybody knows this one, Superman by Tarash Riley. And the NCF is going to be a Superman to the island. We're going to give back. We're going to uplift the nation, build a community. That's what it's all about. So anyone who knows this song, you could sing with me as well. You are beautiful, yeah. Well, I'm your Superman, was thanks to Lois Lane. You to change my problems when I went insane. And I never thought someone could love someone so much that they give up on everything. I will be there when you need me, and I will be there when you cry, baby. I'm your lover till the sky turns gray, cause you're beautiful, baby. Yes, you're beautiful, I know you're beautiful. Oh yes, you're beautiful, baby. I know you're beautiful, yes, you're beautiful. Oh yes, you're beautiful, baby. There's a million ones and underneath the sun. They can find a million but can never find the one. There's another girl with all this social life, and she don't know how to make it out now. Hey, I will be there when you need me, and I will be there.
I'm a former scholarship holder. A great experience. I can't say anything bad about them, and honestly, I received everything that I needed.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for all the pledges that's coming in. The phones are going off the hook. We thank you for continue calling. And in fact, if you already called, call someone to encourage them to call us and make those pledges. But right now, let's introduce our next person in the lounge with us having some interesting conversation. He needs no long introduction. We have the incredible, the legendary Mr. Ronald Boo Hinkson. My first question for you is off the back. Is your consistency and your relevance for decades, and even the Telethon. I even my first time experiencing the Telethon, knowing you there, how important it is for you staying in touch with a society, and you're very humble about it because he's doing so many different things, but very important to give back to St. Lucia the way you humbly having your presence, even on this couch with us right now.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me, man. You know, it's always a pleasure for me to be part of whatever is developmental in my country, you know. I come from very humble beginnings, and I think my music has been good to me and St. Lucians. You know, people say a man, you never honor in your own country. I can't subscribe to that because I think St. Lucians have supported me throughout my career, and I'm grateful for it, you know. But and you talk about being humble and so on. There's nothing for me not to be humble about, you know. I'm not a rocket scientist. I just happen to be somebody who's very committed to what I have to do. I'm very disciplined, and I work at my craft every day because I believe whatever you have to do, if you work at it every day, if you work at it assiduously, the world will step aside and give you room to succeed. Yeah. So that's all there is to it, man. You know. But also, I think more importantly for me, is I work towards becoming a great human being, because I think once I become a great person, a great human being, becoming a good musician is easy.
Yeah.
Because becoming a good musician is a, one-dimensional thing.
Yeah.
Becoming a great person involves a lot more. Yeah. It takes a lot more for you to become a great human being, you know. So I work towards becoming a great person. And the discipline I put into doing that, I put into my music, so I expect to succeed.
Yeah. And while you said that about being, one of the things I learned, even as a musician, or even just life on the whole, is we're given a lot. And one of the best metaphors I've ever given is analogy with like the River Nile. A lot of things you get, the River Nile gives both the Red Sea and the Dead Sea stuff. The Dead Sea is dead because it doesn't give anything back. But you constantly giving back. Why is this important? That you could be touring everywhere, but you mix your time to have concerts, and not just having concerts. Wherever big stages you have, you always incorporate all the solutions. Why is it important that, as I said, you kind of touched on it, but I want you to really dive into it.
Well,
why is it a conscious thing, or is it just a natural thing?
It's a conscious thing, because when I was in the early stages of my musical career, my mother used to say to me, "Boo, if you ever take the elevator up, make sure you send it back down, because the people you meet on your way up, you meet them on your way back down."
Yes.
Back down. My mother had a lot of wisdom, you know.
Yeah.
But also, I believe that in the universe, whatever you put out in the universe will come back to you. So you avoid putting out things that are not good for yourself and not good for the rest of humanity, not good for your fellow human being, because that's what you will get back.
Yeah.
So I firmly believe that the more good I put out, the more I get back. So the more I embrace young people, the more God gives me the ability to succeed, so I can embrace more young people, you know. And that is how I live my life, you know. And more than that, at my age and at my stage of my career,
was that 25?
I have an obligation. I have an obligation to nurture the younger generation, because I want what I do to continue.
Yeah.
You know, if I don't pass it on, then what's going to happen? It's going to die. And I don't want to spend so much of my life, almost all my life, working at something, and then when I have passed on, it ends. You know, so the best thing to do is to pass it on.
Yeah.
Boo, I have a question. First of all, it's an honor to be here to ask you my question. But you spoke about being a good human being, and I think, NCF has a unique way of picking out all of these really good people in St. Lucia to start with, and across the world to come together to recognize that we all have a responsibility. And we've been talking a lot today about getting people to donate. But the reality is that in our society, we do have quite a few people who need the donations.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly. So while they may be willing to give, they themselves may need that donation. And of course, our society believes that donating is for perhaps more healthier financial people rather than themselves who also would have a sister with cancer or a neighbor whose house burned down who need the donations. I'd like to hear your thoughts or how we reach out to these people who are sitting at home who have $40 and the NCF is asking for 10. As good people, how do we convince them to give us that $10?
Boy, that's a difficult one because some people just can't afford, But I think it is a thing of appealing to their own humanity and to their own conscience because, like I said, for me, I believe that whatever I give out in life is exactly what I will get.
Yes. Tenfold. God says your cup runneth over.
Tell me about it, man. I'm a living example of that, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm a living example of that, I had reason to have a session with a psychologist maybe a few months ago. And she says to me, she thinks I have a compulsive, I'm trying to remember the term she used, but I have a compulsive thing about giving and helping. And so I don't know that everybody is going to be like that, but to address your question, I think what we have to do is appeal to the conscience, and because if you have $40, there's somebody with none at all. You know what I'm saying? So if you give that somebody $5 out of 40, once it goes to good cause, you will be rewarded, trust me, because that's how the universe works.
So the good thing about your compulsion to give is that at the NCF, we have that same compulsion. We feel the need
That's your job.
to give. I'm just here because Vanya asked me to be here. This is an unpaid plug. But at the National Community Foundation, we do feel that need to give because they get a lot of requests from people, and we know their areas of focus, the elderly, the homeless, youth at risk, and we know the challenges of crime prevention. So they're getting requests across St. Lucia to help, from as little as being able to provide bus money, as we mentioned earlier, of cancer patients who need support to be airlifted to other countries, or just basic medicals that they're supporting with. So yes, we understand that while some people may not be able to give, as Boo said, that $10 could go a long way to help somebody else who may not be able to do for themselves. And we have people here like Boo to encourage you to give and who've given of their talents. So as the NCF would have mentioned earlier, outside of monies, we want talents. So Boo, you've had an opportunity to tour the world, and in your conversation with Al alluded to some of that. How do we get our young people or those people who are intrigued by you to perhaps pay you a visit to hear some of their talents and to take under your wing? Because we are looking to get our youth more engaged.
That's easy to do, man. Just give them my number. Yeah? I'm always
them your number.
Once I'm here, I'm always prepared to embrace young people. Just give them my number. Okay, so to young talented St. Lucians, if you are looking to be guided by Boo, call 453-GIVE, donate, and then we'll give you Boo's number. Okay? but you know what? I have to say that I believe in an African saying, and it is that I'm trying to remember how it goes. I want to be right about that. The Africans have a saying that hold on, I remember it. I'll get back to it because it's something that is always on my mind, and basically it speaks to not being part of the growth of other people, because you will end up with a problem. You will end up with a problem, trust me. If you do not contribute to the growth of other people. And they say, if you do not alleviate poverty, you will suffer from the effects of poverty. If you do not contribute to alleviating need, then you will have a problem. You who's living a very comfortable life and assume that everything is hunky dory, you will end up with a problem.
Yeah.
Especially with like crime now in society. You think that you're in your house and you have your security cameras and everything is fine.
Oh, so what the Africans say is that if you do not share the wealth, you will have to share in the poverty.
Oh wow, that's good.
If you don't share in the wealth, you will have to share in the poverty. And the wealth isn't only money,
Yeah.
It is a lot of other things that are not just money. And if you don't share, you will have to share in the poverty. And when the poverty comes crime. Not that all poor people commit crime, but there's a nexus between we don't see people like us committing crime. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't do that, then there are going to be problems that we'll have to be faced with, because there'll be you're going to live a very stressful life because you're not going to be safe in your home. Then there's the degradation of the environment. There's all kinds of things that are going to come out of the fact that we're not sharing in the wealth. So if you don't share the wealth, you'll have to share the poverty. You don't have a choice.
That's what the years of wisdom.
Yes,
I'm just
learning so much.
I'm just like, he answers all the questions already, and even like just showing his humility of understanding, empathizing with people who don't have too much. But also, what you did was showing them there are other ways you can contribute. So
Absolutely.
full circle, like
it's not always about money,
Yeah.
And even if it's money, even if you have money to give, man, money doesn't have love in it. Money doesn't love. You know what I'm saying? You just give money and then you divorce yourself. Money doesn't have love. Money doesn't love anybody. Money is just money. It's just something you need. People give you money to do something, but young people need a lot more than that. I mean, I'm very deeply involved in the lives of a lot of young people, and I am part of what we call the OBM, Our Boys Matter program, and I'm a mentor. And I get very involved with whoever my mentee is, because I know that these young people need more than just money. They need love. They need to be loved, because some of them have never been told "I love you." Some of them don't even know how to react when you tell them that.
Yeah.
It's odd for them. So I want to appeal to everybody to donate the money, but I also want to appeal to everybody to get involved, and save our young people.
Tell them, bro. Tell them. He said he wants to, but you actually can tell him right now.
But I've told them so before, man. I've told them so before. Let's get involved and embrace our young people and guide them and stick with them. It's not a thing you can do to talk to young people today and figure we'll get results. It has to be. You have to be consistent with it.
Boo, it really has been an honor to have you join us for this live lounge session and to donate your time, of course, and your monies to the NCF for this year's National Telethon. Remember, the theme for this year is your voice, your choice. So continue to give your voice to the right choice by donating to the NCF. With that, we take you over to our lovely co-host again, Homa. Welcome.
Thank you once more, Chelsea. It is the National Telethon, and remember, you can be a part of it by donating as well. 453-GIVE, that is the number, 453-4483, and you can donate directly to the bank accounts, and we will be giving those to you, displaying it on the screen as we progress through today. So ensure that you contribute and be a part of this worthy cause as well. And we're reminding you that we do have giveaways, we do have prizes for everyone. You are eligible to qualify for that dip in prizes. For everyone who donates $600 and more today, you will be eligible to win a prize. Okay, so you definitely want to look forward to that and to look out for that if you know you put in that donation. We're continuing with our performances here. We've seen and heard so many lovely performers hit that stage, and I am about to introduce yet another one. Nereti is here with us, and she's performing one of two songs. Her first one is an original called Find the Thief. Help me welcome Nereti on stage.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, St. Lucia and the wider world. Yes, so this first song, I have not sung this song since 2010 when I did National Carnival Queen Pageant, but I would like to share it because I believe the message is fitting for this time, and also I'd like to encourage everybody to donate. You live on. You've been here, standing in the rain with no fear. You made it through that pain, and lives rest before your eyes, and drowned out the feeling, but you can't escape the feeling equivalent to hate, and no doubt to try to make it through. You cry out, but no one's hearing you. Hey, you feel me out there if you ain't going nowhere, 'cause you've been living in fear. Well, you keep trying, fighting, flying, smiling, starting to pray when you feel like that is true. All you really got to do is find the faith in you. Hey, hey. Well, you keep trying, fighting, flying, smiling, starting to pray when you feel like that is true. All you really have to do is find the faith. Wave up, 'cause nothing else won't work. You walked out because you felt like dirt. In your mind, you're running out of time. And guess what? You're about to cross that line. But baby, I got some good news. There's someone who loves you. If you really want to feel His grace, all you gotta do is keep that faith. Oh, you gotta be strong. You gotta keep holding on, because your time will come. You keep trying, fighting, flying, starting to pray when you feel like that it's true. All you really got to do is find the faith in you. It's find the faith in you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, you live on. Yes, that's what a song that I wrote quite a few years ago. And I performed. So this is the first time since after the pageant that I did this song. So thank you so much. Just want to urge again everybody to please donate. It is for a worthy cause. It is for our youth, our underprivileged, and everybody that's at risk. This next song I'm going to do is from Kelly Clarkson. It's called Breakaway. Da 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 da. Grew Grew up in a small town, and when the rain would fall down, I'd just stare out my window, wishing all what could be. And if I'd end up happy, I would pray, trying hard to reach out, but when I try to speak out, felt like no one could hear me. Wanted to belong here, but something felt so wrong here. So I pray I could break away. I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. I do what it takes till I touch the sky. I'ma make a wish, take a chance, make a change, and break away. Out of the darkness and into the sun, but I won't forget all the ones that I love. I'ma make a wish, take a stand, make a change, and break away. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Wanna feel the warm breeze, sleep under a palm tree, feel the rush of the ocean. Travel on a, get up on a fast train and far away and break away. I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. I'll do what it takes till I touch the sky. I'ma make a wish, make a chance, take a change, and break away. Out of the darkness and into the sun, but I won't forget all the ones that I love. I'ma take a wish, make a chance, take a change, and break away. Buildings with 100 floors, spin around with open doors. Baby, I don't know where they'll take me, but I gotta keep moving on, moving on. Fly away, break away. I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. I know it's not easy to tell you goodbye. I'ma make a wish, take a chance, make a change, and break away. Out of the darkness and into the sun, but I won't forget the place I come from. I'ma make a wish, take a stand, make a change, and break